Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 7 of Plan C, conversations about craft, creativity, and connection. I'm your host, Wendy Stewart. Michelle is not far away, and we are delighted to bring you episode 7 of our Plan C series. It's the last in this series for term 1 for this year, but we look forward to being back next term. I am so excited to host today. We have got Michelle from Snazzi Scrapping going to be joining us and sharing new goodies, telling us all about Snazzi Scrapping, and I think she's ready to go, so I'm just going to bring her on screen. Hi Michelle, how are you today?
Hi Wendy, how you going?
Great, so excited to have you back on our screens and joining us all the way from
Dubbo.
Dubbo! Awesome. Michelle, so there might be people watching who've never been with you before, never seen you before. So maybe you could start by telling us a little bit firstly about yourself and then a little bit about Snazzi Scrapping and how it all came into being. I know there's plenty of people watching. So just like Faye, hi Michelle, hi Faye, how are you? So as we go along, please ask any questions in the comments. I will direct them towards Michelle, and if she can't answer them live on screen, she will answer them after the broadcast. Right, Michelle?
Yep, that's correct,
Awesome. So
Wendy.
tell us a little bit about yourself to start with, please.
Well, I grew up in Golgong, which is near Dubbo.
Okay.
So married hubby 1987, went and did a Bachelor of Music degree in Newcastle, become a music teacher, had 4 kids, and then decided I wanted to open a scrapbook store. So that's 16 years ago, last month. I actually thought I'd do it for a year or two. Yeah, so that's sort of been a bit of a life changer. So for 11 years, I had a bricks and mortar store and was just an
Wow.
on seller of, other people's brands and things like that.
Sure.
I met some great wholesalers in that time, Rachel from Darkroom Door and Alison from Green Tara. They were my
Yes.
main two of my main ones that I still deal with now. And then I started doing the craft shows 2012, and the last craft show I did was Michelle's Pitch to Page in 2020,
Right. Yes.
before COVID hit.
Yes.
And about 3 years ago, I started creating my own products. And now I've got quite a few. My sister's a graphic designer. I also have Lynn from Lynn Art Artwork that draws for me.
Fantastic.
And yeah, and I draw up a lot of the die sets myself as well. And I'm going to be showing you quite a few of them today. So we've got around 80, 90 dies now that are
Yes.
exclusive to us. And there's about 30, 40 stamp and die sets, stamp sets, yeah, that are our own
Yeah.
designs. But yeah, I'm not trying to take over the world, but I'm just trying to create sets and dies that make card making easier for people, make it quicker and easier. That's the aim of sort of our things, and to have that Aussie style as well come through that you can't find in some other places, and that, some other brands, and that, so just a bit different. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. And I can vouch for, and Michelle, I've used your dies even on scrapbook pages and in my art journaling. So it's not just for card making. And
Yeah,
I can
yeah,
tell you,
yeah,
I've bought Australiana themed products from you in the past few
yeah,
years. And when I send those products as cards to my family and friends overseas, especially in India, they love it, especially, the kangaroos and all the Aussie stuff. It's
yeah.
so different to anything else we could send. So, I appreciate it, and I'm a massive fan, as you know. So,
Well, technically, I'm not a card maker, Wendy. So I was a scrapbooker to start. So I'm still learning in the card making stage, but I do
yes,
like to make cards. But you girls have inspired me. We've got a YouTube channel now, so if when I bring out a die set, I do a little tutorial video and put it up there on how to put it together, what dies come in the set, so you can have a look at what you're getting before you actually order it.
yeah, and
So we're releasing one of those today with you guys. The YouTube video will be up at 3 p.m.,
okay.
but it stays there, so it'll be there for a while, and that die set is on the website just today. Yep.
Wonderful, wonderful. I mean, and I think, it's so humbling to hear that Michelle and I have inspired you to start the YouTube channel. That's what we want. We want to promote our Aussie companies. We want to, we want to get
Yeah.
everybody out there. And especially, I'm sure, Michelle, you've had people say to you in COVID times through last year when so many of us were isolated and couldn't go to a show, couldn't go to a shop, especially, our friends who are in rural areas and outback areas where there's not
Yeah.
lots of bricks and mortar shops. Having your YouTube videos, having these online shows has all helped to bring everybody together. And that was one of the main aims of Michelle and I doing this Plan C series.
Yeah, and I've still got a lot of customers that are immune compromised that won't be going
Right,
to shows,
right.
and until they're relatively safe and that are too
Yes,
scared to still go out and things like
for sure.
that. So there's still a market there for it, and plus, if they buy the product, they've got the video there to refer to,
Exactly.
and they're having trouble putting anything together, it's all there. And I've got a VIP group my Facebook page, and I've just started in the group and on my main page,
Yes.
uh, making albums of the photos. So every one of my products will have an album of the photos of the design team and customers that have made things
Yeah,
as well. So I get a lot of customers send me their creations. So they'll all go into the album. So anybody else that buys that particular product,
for
be it a
sure.
stamp set or a die or something like that, they can refer to there and look at what other people have done with that set. Yeah. So it
And
gives them ideas. Yeah.
absolutely, absolutely. Well, Michelle, I don't want to hold you up anymore from showing us our goodies. So I'm going to give you a moment to swap over and I'll come
Yep.
back to you when you're ready.
Okay. Thanks,
So
Wendy.
Michelle's just getting set up and she's got lots to show us. And while I've got a minute, I'm just going to say hello to everybody watching. Hi, Faye. Hi, Diana, Joanne, Margaret, Lynn, Sophie, Donna. Thank you so much, ladies, for joining us. As always, please ask any questions you have in the comments and we will answer them as soon as you can. So, Michelle, if you're ready, just give me the thumbs up and I'll bring you back on screen. Yep, wonderful. Take it away, Michelle, all yours.
Thanks, Wendy. Now, if I start to go outside of the screen, make sure you tell me.
Absolutely.
So,
Yes, I
um, this
absolutely
is,
will.
I'm just going to show you because last year we bought out a whole lot of slimline sets,
Right, yes.
and these sets that I've put together and designed earlier this year, they're our newest ones. So this one's called Hope Your Days Are Bright,
Oh,
and
how
it comes with
gorgeous.
3 grass levels. So you can do 3 levels of grass, a
Yes.
fence, your cloud and your suns, and a verse as well. So that's just one more to add to our slimline range. These are new. So these are strip sets. So I've done these so you can achieve, this one's great for quilling as well as
Gorgeous.
this type of patchwork card. Sharon made this one on my design team. Nick's made this one. She's on my design team, Nicole as well. Haley's made this one. I will be photographing all these and putting them up later as well.
Oh, fantastic. Will that be on your
Yep.
Facebook page, Michelle?
Yes,
Great.
it will be.
Thank you.
And this is another one Haley's made. Very quick and easy. Another one. So how easy is that? Just with little
So
strips.
easy, truly.
Yep.
And what a
And
great way to use up all those possibly little pieces of pattern paper and not scraps, but
yep,
offcuts that we
yep.
have and not waste anything.
Now also, what I decided to do was bring out this sentiment set. So this is a sentiment set designed to use with this strip set.
Okay.
So when you stamp it, it stamps 2 little marks as well. So that shows you where to put your die down.
What a brilliant idea.
And then all I did was washi tape over it, and then you're left with all these sentiments
Yes.
that you can use on anything. So there's 8 different stamp sets in these, covers a lot of different sentiments, but just use for long skinny ones, and I'll show you later something that's been done with them as well
Thank you.
in our new release. These 2 are oh, this is one that Sharon's used the scalloped
How cute.
step. She's weaved it. Yeah, so that's really effective. And then Hayley's used the scalloped one with our bear dye and our baby girl dye.
That is just adorable, Michelle.
Yeah, well, they just fit in together and you can just do all different colours if you like. With the slimline ones, this is another one that Hayley's used using the scallops, just alternating colours. Now, we also bought out a second border set.
Oh, divine. That's really divine. Wow.
So this one does your borders for your slimlines, or you can use it for normal cards. So Hayley's done these cards for me, and this one's using the border there and just the normal strip set. This one I thought was quite unique. She's actually,
Wow.
there's a little hole there, and she's actually laced all the way down. I thought that's pretty clever. And then
Oh,
she's
those.
used the grass one there with our butterfly dye, and yeah,
Oh,
so
that's gorgeous. Really
yeah.
gorgeous.
So they're just new ones in our slimline range, and they're under slimline cards on the website
Okay.
under the metal dies.
Yep.
Now, these are our new stamp sets. Now, I haven't got, these only came out last week, so I haven't got samples of all
Oh,
of
no,
them.
that's okay. That's all right, Michelle.
So these are stamp and die sets. So you get the dies for all the pictures in them. You don't get
Okay.
dies for the uh, sentiments.
Okay.
So
Yes.
we've got Have a Very Aussie Easter with our Easter Bilby, and we've got just a Happy Easter. But these ones were all hand drawn by Lynn, and she's done an amazing job. I just say, Lynn, I would like this, and this, and it's not that simple. It does take a little
No.
bit of work to go
I
back and
we
forth.
understand that. Yes.
This is the poppy frame that we're bringing out,
Oh,
coming
that is
into
gorgeous.
Anzac Day.
Anzac Day,
So
yes.
it's got some sympathy or memories there. So I'll be putting up some photos of ones Sharon's done with that one. She actually made a shaker card with that one. So
Oh, okay. Yes.
yeah, and it looks great. This is our Aussie animal set. So it looks like the emu there is not the emu, but when you stamp it, there's just been a little production error there that they
Okay.
haven't put the proper picture. When you stamp it, it's fine. I test all of them before they go out, so I make sure that they all stamp perfectly,
Yes.
and that, and of course you get the die with that one. So
Yeah.
there's lots of hope you have a ripper birthday, trying to do that Aussie slang, good on you, and things like that, and happy birthday to you.
Yeah, and
To
those are
Ruth,
those are
sorry.
really good sentiments for male birthday cards more than anything too. So,
Yeah,
you know.
yeah. Now this one here, this is we had an Aussie Birds came out. That was one of our first stamp and die sets, and this is our second one with the budgerigar. That was my dad's favourite bird,
Oh, how lovely.
and yeah, and had to include, this is called Aussie Birds 2 plus Kiwi, because Sharon
Gorgeous.
is a Kiwi that's on my design team. So this was sort of
Yes.
something for her, including the sweet as, because that's a New
Yeah.
Zealand term. But I love this bin chicken you out.
I
So
like bin chicken you out. I really do.
yeah, so that's quite cute.
Oh, that's really gorgeous. I love the pelican in that too, Michelle.
Yeah, now these ones are, oh, I've missed a set here. I've missed our scarecrow set. I'm just gonna, while
No
that's
problem. We'll just look at the
there,
screen and look how gorgeous all those beautiful little stamps are. All the Aussie theme over there with lovely, lovely, lovely. Oh, I like you, hug my heart, and thank you so much. That's very cute. Beautiful. And the cows and all sorts of, and the little piggy and the chicken. There's so many options there we can do it. Thank you everybody who's commenting and sending love hearts and likes. Hi Bev, hi Kathy, hi Donna. If I haven't said hello to you already, thank you so much. Yes, Di, I agree. Very clever card design here by the design team of Snazzi Scrapping. It's just incredible. So Michelle is, working hard every week, I think, to bring us new things and new goodies to try. And I am absolutely drooling over the slimline cards.
Okay.
That's my favourites.
Sorry, Wendy.
No, that's fine. That's fine,
So
Michelle.
this is our farm life range.
Okay,
So
yeah.
all things to do on the farm. So Lynn again has hand drawn the stamp sets. These look quite dark, but they're not dark when you stamp them.
Okay.
But this is one Hayley's made out of the
Yep.
cow stamp set, and I love this one. So happy birthday from the whole herd,
I
and
like
she's
that.
made that out of the one here,
Yep.
the whole herd one. Yeah, so hubby coming from the farm, you know, it's I always get lots of uh, requests from people to do farm stuff,
Right.
but
Okay. Yep.
yeah, the scarecrow's been quite popular. I didn't think it'd be as popular at what it has been, but yeah, definitely.
Awesome.
Now, the next one I wanted to show you, these are just some irregular nesting sets that I was asked to do.
Beautiful.
And they're just, you make sure you've got a sentiment in there, so something to put your sentiment in. Now, Hayley's made this one with the oval. Sharon's made this one with the circle, and then Nick's made this great shaker card. I love shaker
How
cards.
wonderful.
Yeah, I made one with the window die set that we've got, the creator card window die set. It's fantastic for making your shaker cards with, because
Yeah.
it's got the hole there. Now, this is this is what I was talking about, making card making easier.
Yes.
So I created this creator card basic mat set. So this mat set is based on a Kmart card.
Right.
The Kmart card is a fraction shorter than an A5 folded in half to
Okay.
make a
Yes.
C6 card. But the good thing about this card is that the new creator card set we've got coming out today, the base card is this size. So it's the same as a Kmart card.
Right.
So
Right.
it works with all my mat sets.
Okay.
Okay. So in this set, you get the mat, cuts it out perfectly
Okay.
to sit on the card. Then you get a stitched mat that sits there like that.
Yeah.
And then you also get the sentiments and the sentiment mats in that.
Wonderful.
So that's the set one.
Yep. Michelle, you can push it a little further back toward you. Yep, that's right in the
Yep,
center of the
that's
screen.
better.
Perfect.
So,
Yep. You've got a lot more room there, so you can show us more.
yep. So Sharon's made this one with the basic mat set.
Right.
And so quick and easy because you don't need to measure anything. That's the nice part about it. And Nick's made this one. So you'll see that they're just all perfect, and she's used the sentiment as well. So it just makes it really, really easy for you to do. So then I decided I would bring out these shaped ones. So this die is exactly the same size as the black one. Okay, so they interact with each other. So
wonderful.
That one does that mat. All these mat sets are the same size as the black one. So I've got a rectangle, and Hayley's done this great shaker card with the rectangle one, have a monster time on it. That we sell those monster.
Too cute. Absolutely too cute.
I actually made this one, and there's a video up on our YouTube just how to put that together.
That is beautiful, Michelle. How can you say you're not a card maker?
Oh, I'm not really, Wendy.
You are, Michelle.
So
you seriously are.
you get the frame, and then you also get these two dies as well.
Yes.
So this die here is the frame there, and then you get a little bit larger die. So the piece that comes out of the middle when you cut this, you can actually mat it with that. So you can use that on another card. So it's so you've got no scraps. You're using all your scraps.
Yes.
You can use that. So this one, then I've got the oval. So same again, you get the oval, you get the frame, and you get a scallop frame with this one. So I made this one. This is an oval with iris folding, and then Nick's made
Gorgeous.
this one using the oval frame, and she's actually used the middle bit as well.
Stunning.
Our third set is this shape. So again, you get the frames.
Yes.
And Hayley's made this one and this one using that frame. I actually palmed out, they were given, because I had so many products came out, they were given, I gave them an allocated thing to do, which is why Hayley's made one shape and Nick's made one shape.
Yes,
and
yes.
like that, rather than them all doing the same thing. This is our ornate set 2, and Nick's made this one, and she's actually used the strip sets to quill that little flower, and then she's made that one and using our dotted oval embossing folder there, and that. So, and then the last shape, Sharon's made this card, and so she's used our Blue Meadow paper pack.
How stunning.
And then she's also used the scalloped rectangle there with the top one there, and that stamps out of our Australiana eucalypt set.
Yes. And I think, you know, the beauty of these dies is you just get on a roll and you can do all your cutting out and then do all your assembling and creating, you know, because it just makes it so much easier.
I don't think I'll ever cut a mat again, Wendy.
No, why would you?
I just run them through the Big Shot, and so quick and easy, and you don't have to think. And that was my one thing about people that when they used to do card making, Anne that worked for me had a lot of trouble cutting straight, and you'd cut too much off it then, and then you'd have to cut a little bit more because you cut too much. And so this way it gets it perfect every time. Now last year we bought out a reindeer lollipop holder and the rabbit.
Bunny rabbits.
So this is our newest one. This is a rocket. So we've now got 4 in the range. We've got the reindeer, the butterfly, the rabbit, and the rocket. So we've got lots of chocolate holders as well, but the lollipops have been quite popular. And I had the butterfly one, and people were asking for a boy one. Not that boys don't like butterflies, but
very true, very true.
Yeah. So anyway, so that's our newest lollipop holder. That took me a little bit of time to draw. This one here, if you can guess, so you get this one I'm sure a lot of people have used, but this is our wine tag holder.
Oh, wow. Okay.
One of the ladies in the group, Jillian, gave me this idea, and so I've swiped that idea off her. I asked her first, and
of course.
She said that was fine, and then I sent her a free set for so it would be a lot easier for her. But great for Christmas gifts or anything like that. And so you get the Just For You dies in it, and the holder, and then the little decorative bit to go over top. So that's pretty groovy.
That's awesome.
I'm not a wine drinker myself, but that one.
I think that could be very popular, you know, just for gift giving, especially at Christmas time. So, you know.
Yeah. So these are our mini. These are our sentiment die sets that I designed last year. So they're just to put sentiments on. So the girls in the design team were saying that they were struggling finding sentiments to go in them from my stamp set. So this is our new mini stamp set that coordinates with these 3 die sets. So tried to do a whole lot of different ones. Nick wanted the acceptance because she likes to send acceptance to weddings and birthdays and things like that. And a lot of people are still old-fashioned and like to do that as well. But I put things like top bloke and be positive. We all need to be positive with the current situation the last 12
We
months.
definitely do.
This is similar to the one in the eucalyptus set with the Just For You and
Okay,
a
yes.
You. You're the best. That's one of my favourites. So some of them won't fit in like the smallest one.
Right.
They're designed to that each set that you'll get, some of them fit, like you might use the hello in that one and then the others in the other shapes. Yeah. So that one's proving to be very, very popular.
Awesome.
So yeah. But I actually quite enjoyed sitting down and working what I was going to put on that one. So now for our creator card set. So when I saw you last, I think, I had the shutter fold and the step
Yes,
fold,
you did.
the
Yes.
window and the easel card. So
Yes.
since then, we've brought out this diamond fold pop-out card,
Oh,
and
wow.
that's been very popular. It's only just come back in stock,
Right.
but very quick and easy to do. And I have a YouTube tutorial on our YouTube and on our Facebook on how to do that. One, that's using our own paper to the Bohemian Dream as well. We've bought out this. This isn't my design. This is just one the manufacturer had, but it's a box card.
Oh,
So
okay. I see what. Yes, yes.
yeah, so Nick has got a video on our YouTube channel on how to put that one together. So that's nice and quick and easy. Now, today, I'm releasing this today. So
Drum roll, please.
this is our V-fold pop-out card. I'll just show you the card I made first.
Yes.
So this is it,
Oh, how
and it pops
cute.
out. I've done a little bit of colouring with Copic markers. I'm not the best. Hayley made this one with it. I'll
Oh,
tell
look at
you
that
how.
paper. Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
And then she also made this little one with it. So very quick, very easy to do. So this one comes with, I'm just going to show you
Thank you.
because it's quite a few dies. So you get the base card die, and that's the die I was saying was the same size as a Kmart card. So that will cut out your card to use with any of the basic mat set.
Yes, yes.
That will cut out the mats for that card set. Yeah, and so you'll have two mats on that. This is your insert with the V-fold. So there's your V-fold there. So that was very quick and easy to do. You get the triangle. I just cut one that way and then one that way, so I had
Right.
them
Yes.
both the same. And then for on the front, you can either have a tag or you can have the rose oval there. So you can do a male inspired card. That's how the rose cuts out.
Right. Yes.
Do female, and then you have your little sentiment block, and I've just cut one of those sentiment strips on there. I put jack paper on the back before I cut it out, and
Great idea.
then they just stick straight down. So I did that with all of them. So that's all our new products
That
that
is beautiful. That is really
have
so
come
different and
out
so beautiful.
in the last few weeks. So um, yeah, I'm pretty happy with them all
You
in
should
that.
be, Michelle. They look, and the cards are just gorgeous.
Well, if anybody ever has a issue with my products, I always replace them. I You can never say that someone will never have an issue because I might send out 50 dies and 49 people they'll be perfect and one person will get a bit of a dud. And that happens in a lot of things. I've seen a lot of other brands that has happened to too, but I just replace them straight away, Wendy, because I
Yes,
don't I
yes.
don't want people to think that I'm can't be approached if they've got a problem with my products. We've been stocking quite a bit of, because I did do my own paper, but paper is very time consuming. So
Right.
I've been stocking a bit of 3/4 design, and I've just started stocking Studio 73. She's an Australian girl that's
Oh,
got some beautiful
lovely.
designs.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'd still stock Stamperia and Paper Boutique, those ones from overseas, but Joanne from Studio 73's got some lovely things, so I've started stocking quite a bit of her stuff, and
Wonderful.
she put out a country range last month, and it was just beautiful. I sold out very quickly, but she's got it coming back in April, so I'll be stocking
Fantastic.
some more then.
Yeah.
But anyway, so that's probably all in the products, but I do need to tell you about anybody that orders today or over the
Yep. So,
weekend.
sorry,
Yep,
Michelle, don't mean to interrupt. Would you like to come back on screen on camera and then we can keep chatting?
yep, yep,
Yep. So
that'd
I'll
be
give you
great.
one moment just to get yourself set up and then I'll come back. So Michelle will be back in just a moment to tell us a few more things and pieces of news that she has. So as soon as she switches her camera around and lets me know that she's ready, I will bring her back on screen. But wasn't it incredible to see all her new products? So I think Michelle's ready to go. So I'll just bring her back on screen. There you go, Michelle. Thank you so much for that.
That's
I love all your dyes. I'm a massive fan and I love your new products. How brilliant.
Thank you very much. And so anybody that places an order from now until next Friday, so you've
Yep.
got a week,
So
just
is
put
that Good
P2P.
Friday, Michelle? Till Good Friday?
Oh,
Yeah.
does it? Yeah,
Yeah.
probably is. Is it that
Yes, it
close?
is. Yes, yes.
That's all right. I'll be
Okay.
home.
Yep.
So just put P2P or Wendy in there. That'd be
Yay!
nice in the comments, and you'll get a little extra freebie. I always give a freebie with my orders,
She
but
always
you'll get
does.
an extra freebie in there for you. And if you're not in my VIP Facebook group, make sure you join because I give away something every weekend. I don't know whether you're in there, Wendy, are
Oh,
you?
I'm in there very much.
Oh,
And I've actually, last year I was lucky enough to win one of your stamp sets and stamp and die sets as well. So,
yep, yep. So we've got, I think, about 1,100 members now. So the other week I gave away 40 stamp sets in one weekend. I do that now and again. I don't let people know when I'm going
keep
to
us
do it.
all on our toes, you do,
Yes,
Michelle. You
all on your
do.
toes. But every weekend I like to give something away. My
Yes.
dad always said, that you've got to be generous.
Yeah.
And I am doing really well now. So I like to pass it on. And
And you
that's,
always do. Every time I open an order from you, there's always something fabulous as a surprise in there. And I get more excited about what you sent me as a surprise than I do about what I ordered. And I tend to play with my surprise first because I didn't know it was coming. So,
my husband thinks I'm silly for doing that. It takes
no.
me hours to do up those little
Yeah.
freebies. I usually do it when he's fishing, so he knows I'm
Good
not doing it.
idea. Good
But
idea.
I actually, like, some people are probably thinking that they're secondhand, but I actually order the products in specially and get the dyes made specially for those little
Yes.
freebies and that. So, yeah. So,
Yeah. Michelle, so
anyway,
tell everyone where they can find you. Tell them how they can come and get
yep,
some more of your goodies and, yeah, and tell them about your YouTube
yep.
channel as well, please.
So our Snazzi Scrappin website is snazziscrappin.com, and it's snazzy with an I and scrappin, no G on the end,
Yeah.
.com. You can find us on Facebook, and I also pinned at the top of Facebook, we are a
Yeah.
like page, we'll never send you a friend request, so
No, no.
don't ever think that that's me because I won't. And then our YouTube is just under Snazzi Scrappin.
Okay.
Same logo as our Facebook page.
Yes.
So easy to find. But I do have links on my website. And then I do have an email list as well. So if you're interested in that, just send me an email to snazziscrappin@hotmail.com and I can
Yes.
put you on our email list. Yeah.
And maybe Michelle, after we've come off the broadcast, you could just go in and pop a few links into the comments
Yes,
on this.
I
So
will.
yeah,
Well and
because a
truly.
lot of people watch the replays, because they might not be
Yeah.
able to watch us live, and then they can just click on your link. We want people to get to you as fast as
Yep.
they can and start
Yep.
purchasing all your amazing goodies.
No, definitely. I will do that, Wendy. Yeah.
Awesome, awesome. Well, Michelle, it has been my absolute pleasure to host you again. I was so excited when it was my turn this week and you were going to be our guest, and I'm like, oh my God, this is just like chatting to an old friend. So it's been incredible. So you are extremely generous and you are always looking after all of us and you're so approachable. And I know Michelle and I love working with you and having you on our show. And, you know, we hope we get to see you in person at one of the craft shows soon, somewhere,
Yes.
somewhere.
Well, definitely probably next year. So
Yes,
yeah,
yes.
and that definitely
Yeah,
next year,
great.
especially in Tassie. My
Especially
Tassie.
in Tassie.
I really have to
Well, I
visit
don't know
my
if Michelle's
daughter.
going overseas with picture to page just yet. She's shaking her head like this just right off camera.
I've got to visit my daughter
Oh
that's
no, fair
moving.
enough, fair enough.
So
Well,
yeah,
Michelle, I'm going to say goodbye and thank you again for being on our show and for sharing all your goodies with us. And as I said, please go back into the comments and answer anything that needs to be answered and pop some
definitely.
links in. And I'm sure we'll all be in touch and you'll see all our little orders popping through very, very soon. So there you go. All right, Michelle, so I'll say bye and I'll chat to you another
Bye
time.
bye.
Thank you. Bye. So wasn't that wonderful, everybody? Thank you all for watching us. If I didn't get to say hello to you, hello from me and Michelle, who's sitting over there. And we have loved having you for this whole season of Plan C. We look forward to more. Michelle and I will be back very soon. So keep an eye on our Facebook page and all our channels and we will be there. So thank you, everybody, for watching us. Till next time, bye for now.